Good morning, guys, and welcome to our channel. Today is 1st January 2021. But before we go ahead, I wish you all of you a happy new year 2021. May this year brings new happiness, new goals, new achievements, and many new inspirations to your life. Wishing you a year fully loaded with happiness. I hope that this new year will be the best year of your life. Okay, guys. And also, I wish that you make a great success in the field of your whichever exam or job preparation you are doing for. Okay, all the best from my side, guys. Okay. Now, without wasting any more time, we are moving ahead with our today's topic, and today's topic is about Ministry of Education. Okay, that and it is related to our Ministry of Education. We are going to look at the overview of Ministry of Education, a general introduction of Ministry of Education first. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's begin, guys, with our today's topic. So its overview says education plays a significant means an important, okay, and remedial role in balancing socio-economic fabric. Okay, now what is socio-economic fabric here? First of all, socio-economic, okay, something which is socio-economic, okay, it means this is related to the society and economy. Okay, and now here it has been defined as a socio-economic fabric. What does it mean, socio-economic fabric? Here it stands for the structure of the society or any organization. Okay, so that is what we call it here. So what is the role of MHRD? Okay, or Ministry of Education. Okay, which is the Ministry of your Education, MOE you call it. So what's its role here? Okay, the role is balancing the socio-economic fabric of a country. Okay, since citizens of India are at most valuable resources, our billion strong nations needs the nurture and care in the form of basic education to achieve a better quality of life. Okay, this warrants, okay, an all-round development. Okay, now what is the warrants here? Warrants here means justify. Okay, so this warrants an all-round development of our citizens, which can be achieved by building strong foundations in education. In pursuance of this mission, the Ministry of Education (MOE), okay, this is what we are reading. This is our today's topic is all about. Okay, the Ministry of Education, a short form is MOE. Okay, uh, was created on September 26, 1985. Now, this is one of very important thing, guys. Okay, when it was created on September 26, 1985 through 174th Amendment Act, Government of India. All right, and Rule 1961. Okay, currently the MOE, okay, works through two departments. Okay, there are two departments which comes under the Ministry of Education. The first is your Department of School Education and Literacy, and the second is Department of your Higher Education. Okay, now let's see how it works. Okay, the first one is Department of School Education Literacy, second is Department of our Higher Education. All right. So we will see this one by one. So first we are talking about the Department of School Education and Literacy, okay, which is also known as called in short form SENL, okay, that is Department of School Education and Literacy, is responsible for development of school education and literacy in the country. Okay, this is what the responsibility is. The Department of Higher Education takes care of what is one of the largest higher education system of the world. Okay, just after the United States and China. Now see, we are at the third stage when it comes to the higher education. Okay, guys, this is very important. This is the largest higher education system of the world, just after United States and China. So we are lagging behind just two countries, that is United Nation and China. United States and China. Sorry. Is it clear till here? Okay. So let's move ahead. Now, what is Department of the C? It is the short form of it. Okay, the Department of School Education and Literacy. Okay, as its eyes are set on the universalization of education. Okay, what is their goal here? The universalization of education. and making the better citizen, but of our young brigade. Okay, citizens and out of our young brigade, they want to take out good citizens from it. For this, various new schemes and initiatives are taken up regularly, and for the purpose what they are doing, they are initiating the new schemes. Okay, and initiatives are taking regularly and recently. Those schemes and initiatives have also started paying dividends in the form of growing enrollment in schools. Okay, next we have our Department of Higher Education. Okay, this is your second one. Okay, if you'll see here. Department of Higher Education. This we are going to talk about. Okay, so the Department of Higher Education, on the other hand, is engaged in bringing the world-class opportunities for higher education. Okay, what its role is to bring the world-class opportunities for higher education and research to the country, so that Indian students are not finding lacking. Okay, when facing an international platform. Yeah. For this, the government has launched joint ventures. Okay, what the government is doing, the government has launched joint ventures. And now, what are these joint venture? I tell you, it's if I tell you the actual meaning of it, it's a business or a project or an activity that is begun by two or more companies. Okay, which remain separate organizations. All right. So this is a dictionary meaning of it. And all right, guys. Now let's see here and sign the memorandum of understanding to help the Indian students benefit from the world opinion. Okay. Okay. Next, we have the main objectives of Ministry of Education. What are its objectives? Okay. So here total we have been given 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. If I say one, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So total these are 5 main objectives of Ministry of Education that you guys need to remember. So we discuss them one by one here. Okay, we see the first one. The first one says formulating the national policy on education and to ensure that it is implemented in letter and spirit. Okay, means something which is implemented in letter and spirit means this should not remain only in the paper, but it should be practically implemented. Is it clear? Okay, the second objective of this is the planned development, including expanding access and improving quality of the educational institutions throughout the country, including in the regions where people do not have easy access to education. Okay, so they have to expand themselves. They have to provide easy access, especially to the regions where people do not have easy access to the education. In the remote part of the India, there are small villages where there are no schools. The children, they have to walk million miles to. I mean, this is just a phrase. They have to go too far to study. Okay. Yeah, let's see the next point. What it says. The point number 3 are okay, the paying special attention to the disadvantaged groups like the poor, females, and minority groups. Okay, so Ministry of Education also takes care of this thing. We see that who are actually needy people. Okay, especially female and minorities. Okay. Fourth one is provide the financial help in the form of scholarships, loan, subsidy, etc. to the deserving student, not to everyone, but to the deserving student from deprived section of the society. Okay. Now the fifth one. What is our fifth one? Is to encouraging the international cooperation in the field of education, including working closely with the UNESCO. And what is this UNESCO? UNESCO stands for your United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Okay, is it clear what the UNESCO is? This work for the world peace and education, science, etc. Okay, uh, so it working closely with the UNESCO and with foreign government also, as well as with the universities to enhance means to develop the educational opportunities in the country. Okay, so these are the main objective of our Ministry of Education, guys. Okay, so this you need to remember. They may ask any of the questions from this, especially. Okay, this seems important to me, so please go through carefully everything. All right, guys. And once again, before I finish, I wish you all a good day ahead and a very happy new year. Okay, enjoy your day and bye bye for now. See you soon in the next video. Bye.